Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Talk Travel with Cheryl. Today is February 2nd, 2024, and it's Groundhog's Day. Yes, that's right. That's the day that they pull a groundhog out of his home to see whether or not he sees his shadow or not to predict if we're going to have an early spring or a longer winter. Well, thank God Pakistani Bill, and I'm pronouncing that wrong, and all the other groundhogs from around the country did not see their shadows this morning, which means we should be having an early spring by all predictions. So let's see if he's again right or not. February also brings a leap year, so we actually have an extra day, 29 days instead of 28 days this month. So for all of you people who were born on February 29th that have a birthday every 4 years, congratulations and happy birthday on that. Also, this is the second month, the 4 months out of the year from January till April is wave season, which is when all the cruise lines, whether it's river cruise, mass market cruise line, luxury liner, you have it, have all their sales going on right now before April 1st. And not only is April 1st April Fool's Day, but that's when all the prices go up. And speaking of pricing and traveling is up, it's just announced today that from IATA, which is the International Air Transportation Association, and if you should be working with a travel agent like myself, that's a CLEAR member and also an IATA member, because you need to be certified to have at least one or both of those things to be a travel advisor. So, yes, I belong to both, and my host agency, Outside Agents, belongs to both, and it's a very good thing to have. That traveling to Europe, especially those countries that are very popular, France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Vienna, Austria, Switzerland, they are up, they're very popular. So, and people in the United States and around the world who suffered from COVID, there's still a mad dash to travel to these countries. And I don't blame them because, you know what, sitting in a box all day long, and we still do it. We're on Zoom, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Nobody gets away from their phones and look at reality. Let's get out there and enjoy the world, enjoy life, touch things, eat things, talk to people. Let's get out of those depressions and explore our minds and our earth. Okay, another thing going on, as you've heard me mention in the past, that the United States put a level 2 and a level 3 on the Bahamas and Jamaica. Well, as of today, the Bahamas, the Ministry of Tourism of the Bahamas has responded to the USA about excess violence in the Bahamas and have said no tourists have been harmed in any issues in Nassau, and that it is just as safe as the United States. Roughly 8 million people go through the Bahamas via cruise ship every year, or they fly into the Bahamas to transport to go to other areas of the Caribbean. The same with Jamaica. I have been to Jamaica to at least 10 to 15 times already. I've never had any issues. Remember, going to these countries is just like traveling outside your own home in your local community. There are areas that you just do not want to go to because you know that there are a bad area or a drug infested area or just an area you do not want to go to. Just keep your wits around you. Go with a group of people. Don't go on your own. And make sure you are traveling safely by not carrying cash, and so much more. Okay, so let's get to the nitty gritty of some Other travel news that coming up right now. If you are a Carnival or a Royal Caribbean fan, you know that first of all, Royal Caribbean has some of the best entertainment at sea. Plus, they have one of the best private islands, Coco Key, with Royal Caribbean. Now Carnival is trying to step up the plate, and they have Celebration Key that will be opening in summer of 2025. I will have a link to it. I did have a link to that yesterday in my YouTube video. I will have it again today for Coco Key. But to repeat, I prefer to use Royal Caribbean myself. They got some of the best entertainment at sea, whether it's a Broadway show, an ice skating show, a dance number, comedy club, you name it, they have. Royal Caribbean is I'm gonna say even better now than Norwegian used to be. Norwegian has taken away a lot of their entertainment, so I'm gonna say Royal Caribbean is a lot better than what Carnival is offering for entertainment, and also for even if you do the short trip going to Coco Key, you can get that on a Royal Caribbean sailing out of Port Canaveral, as well as, like I said, you could book now for Carnival for Coco Key starting for July 2025, and I'll have more on that when we have more news on Celebration Key from Carnival. If you've been following me since day one, and I don't know who's out there, if you've been following me, put on the comments how long you've been following me. And if you've been following me since my old YouTube channel, which is, if you're still over there, please move to this channel, Echeverria Travel, and not Cheryl Echeverria, because that's really, really old YouTube. I do a couple of interviews every couple of months here. I haven't done them in a while, only because I've been under the weather, but I'm going to get back into doing interviews with my suppliers. But one of my favorite suppliers is Rocky Mountaineer. And if you don't know who Rocky Mountaineer is, they are a luxury train service that originally started up in Canada. They go from Banff to Lake Louise, and they have shorter trips as well. They don't have to do the 7-day trip and everything. But their premise is to take you through the Rockies of Canada, which is a beautiful area. Now, for the last almost 3 years, they have the U.S. Rockies, which is the Colorado Rockies. So you could go from Red Rocks to the Rockies, or vice versa. It's a 2-day train ride. So you could go from the Rockies to Moab, Utah, get off and do a side trip to any one of the big 5 national parks. I'm talking about Bryce Canyon, Grand Canyon, and so many more other of those wonderful places. And if you know, back in 2013, I did take a group to Utah, St. George's. We were supposed to go to Grand Canyon, but during that time, there was a government shutdown and the Grand Canyon was closed. So we wound up doing other destinations through Utah. Again, I'll have the link to that in the description of this video. So if you're looking under the description and you see the more option, click that. I'll have the full description of all the links that I'm talking about today. But you do not sleep on the train. You sleep in a 4 to 5 star hotel. You get gourmet dining on the train. You get breakfast and lunch in the train. You get dinner in your hotel. You get bus to the hotel at night, you sleep at night, get back up, go to the train, and you go to see some magnificent scenery, whether you're in Canada or if you're in the United States. If you only have a short period of time, this is really great. It's a 3 to 4 day event. You fly into Colorado and you leave out of Utah. I mean, it's a fantastic thing. And we got a great sale going on with them. So for more information, check out my Facebook page at Echeverria Travel for Rocky Mountaineer and the sale that's going on right now. Plus, I have a video of what goes on the Rocky Mountaineer trains. I also will be planning, I haven't done it yet, I will be planning to do a group event on the US Rocky Mountain one. So if you're interested, I haven't picked a date yet. Let's discuss it, let's talk about it, and let's agree upon a date. I'm pretty much open, and we can set it up. We need at least 10 people going, and we'll do a group. Okay, talk about it. Finally, I'm gonna have this on my blog. If you go to echeveriatravel.com, I do have a blog there. And Walt Disney World has their Valentine's Day menu up of all the sweet things you could get from Disney Springs and all the different parks. So if you're a Walt Disney World fanatic, like we are, head on over to Walt Disney World and try out some of these treats they'll be having. Okay, for more information, and I invite you to please hit the bell, subscribe, like our videos, comments, and our question of the day is, which one do you like better? Carnival Cruise Line or Royal Caribbean, and why? Talk to you soon. Cheryl Echeverria Travel. God bless. You can reach me at 631-456-5394 or reservations at echeveriatravel.com.